turn it on, maybe the shoes. Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We step on, spin move, in zone, go. Sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. This is Elliott. And he powers his way up past the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
For Prescott. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Hey, 53! Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. When limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
He was brought down by...
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On second down now, it's Jones. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
A gain of 4.
Now Leonard Fournette.
And 6. At their 40.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Here's Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
72. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. That's what I do. Mike's
Brady going to go on 4th down. He's got Evans.
That's another.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you get a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's 3rd down.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Okay, baby, come on.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Left side caught by Matthews. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Hey, watch the slant. 45, 45, Mike, 45. Let's go. Give up 46. 45 for Mike. Not today, Mike. Not today. 45, 45. Mike, 46.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Cowboys.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gun, it's Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott from the gun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, a full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Brady now on first down. To Evans on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's see what you got. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here I come. Mike, 55. Mike, 55. You ain't doing nothing. Hey, Alabama. Sugar.
Brady now on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Brady again. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Stuck up on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Here's Jones. In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
He was brought down by DeMonte Casey. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Drop in. Rip. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got him. Regular.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, it's Pollard, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
At the 25-yard line.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hudson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
36-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up
on play action, it's Brady.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Taken down right at the
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott over the middle. Amari Cooper. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Bunting on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Cowboys.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Fournette. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
2 yards.
As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Bernard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, here's Bernard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to